Howdy folks, this is Jackers, back again with another episode of Morous Goes to Oblivion, this time with episode 135. And we are here, well, where exactly are we? Fort Hastrel. And I believe we have a door to examine and then some Dwemer parts to recover, so I will turn it over now to Morous, the High Elf. Yes, it also appears a bit of health to recover as well. Ah, yes, and at some point we should recover our heavy armor before we accidentally slip up in level. Now, let us see about this door, shall we? Good. A bit of sneaking, perhaps. A bit of door. Oh, well. Dear, sorry about that. Just a bit of bone. Let's see if we can find that a more peaceful way, shall we? I suppose 'tis at least the season for such decorations. Now, there is another lower entrance. But perhaps we should work on collecting our Dwemer relics. But if you would be so kind, perhaps remind me at some point to come and investigate. I am a little bit curious about this place. Well, let's take a quick look inside, shall we? And you know what, let's grab some ginseng. I imagine, now, I could be wrong, but I imagine there are probably undead about. Brass pearl ring, well thank you, and 2 gold. I see you weren't very good at the entire treasure hunting business, were you? Arrow of embers. Really fascinating. Not your typical iron arrow for certain. Interesting place. It would appear, perhaps, that he escaped to that position. I don't believe we've been in here. Because, no, another arrow of embers. Oh, there's someone right there. Well, assuming they're not the friendly type, let's have DD go say hello. And while we're at it, let's perhaps switch to our glass bow. And one of 91 arrows. Alright, I would like to check these. Greater soul gem with a greater soul. 20 gold and 2 lockpicks. And DD, of course, having just so much fun. Oh well. Oh. She will, trust me. There we are. Vampire? Yes, vampire. Dwarven arrow, mithril cuirass, some vampire dust and lockpicks. A steel mace, light iron shield. I guess we caught her just before nap time. Thank you, darling. You're doing wonderful. See you soon, darling. Well, not much else. Yes, the wind, that's it. That's all it was. Just the wind. I would say yes, but it is quite obvious you haven't looked at anything yet. Good night. Thank you for playing. Pincushion. You've done it so very well, Vampire Sorcerer. 4 dwarven arrows. Thank you for holding on to those for me. A weak potion of sorcery and some vampire dust. Ah, the dwarven mace, right. Alright. This does look like a barrel of fun, and if you would be so kind as to remind me in the future, I would love to investigate further, but I don't want to get sidetracked from our Dwemer relics, lest I forget those entirely. And we have an offshoot direction over here as well. Fascinating. Lovely place, Cyrodiil. Sloppy vampires, when you think about it. They left so much of their dinner on the floor. Alright. Back out to the Colovian Highlands. Some lady's mantle. Would appear we're getting a little bit better at gathering. Now, Varus Camp, you say? Off we go. A bit of motherwort will help come leveling time. Beautiful evening for a walk. You can feel the humidity in the air, the breeze playing through the tall grass and the weeds. Oh, look, another ruin. The Aelids certainly were prolific, weren't they? Interesting. It seems to be pointing us at another camp not far away. An Aeliad well. Alright, we can take a bit of a detour just to see what this is. It appears close, but, you know, appearances can be so deceiving. Whatever it is, we are close. Last Chance Camp. Oh, hello. Mine's definitely bigger than yours is. DD, darling, try not to let him lose the axe, would you? He might have summoned it, but in case he didn't, it looks rather interesting. Where are you going, darling? Oh. Are you serious? Did you just taunt a Daedroth? Darling, would you like to show him if you're going to cry or not? Remember, try to let him hold on to the weapon. I'm going to go down just a bit. Oh, didn't expect that. He dropped it. I don't see it. Oh, oops, whoops. Mithril boots, anyway. You know, the grey robe is a bit stylish. We'll take that. I think most likely he summoned that, but if I'm wrong, do let me know. Alright, now... anything else interesting? A lockpick, a repair hammer. Good. Dog. Well, dog. Sorry your master got you into this. Some flour. And a potato. Last Chance Camp indeed. Varus Camp, although it seems there's another Aeliad structure between the camp and us. marvelous. Just such a beautiful place. And so entertaining. Never a dull moment. And always so much fun for your Daedroth. You know, if you do need a place to take your Daedroth out for a walk, I can heartily recommend Cyrodiil. Darling, where exactly are you going? All right, I certainly won't begrudge you your fun. You know, they say... Oh, sorry, darling, I hope I didn't get you. Neriastare. Interesting. Silver bow. Can't quite reach. 3 steel arrows, not much else. Fascinating. Thank you, darling. Truly a wonderful place to exercise your Daedroth. And to improve one's health and mood. The Cyrodiilic air and countryside, just a joy to behold.
Hey, I'd better cut down on the hay.
Yes, you probably should. Good night. Darling, more toys to play with.
Show me what you've got.
All right, I have a Daedroth, dwarven arrows, and a glass bow. How about you?
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna...
Good night, dear. 3 dwarven arrows, thank you. Greaves of spell absorption, look like mithril perhaps. Boots and cuirass and a helmet, a dwarven tube, and 5 lockpicks. Although I don't believe we'll probably recover... Well, wait. Did you walk on it, darling, or did I? Elven mace. Well, let's grab it for now. Let's see here. Just some food. Probably just some more. Oh, look, a chest with an average lock. I'm sure that's just a tent peg. I don't actually know if we've ever had a trapped chest here. There we are. Beautiful. 9 gold. A couple of pelts. Not really worth the trouble. Alright. Let's see our elven mace. I mean, it is hard to beat rock shatter, you know, being weightless and all. 9 damage versus 11. So it is a usable object if we need. Now, 2 more camps here. Don't really want to use that Oblivion gate necessarily. Fallen Rock Cave. It looks a little bit closer to Dagny's camp here, so let's go to Fallen Rock Cave. Before I do... There we are. Fallen Rock Cave it is. Just to avoid, you know, those surprises. Wonderful. This way. Not sure if I saw a fireball or just the gate. We are going to have to do something about those, aren't we? Daedric lords always littering the countryside with their constructs. And never taking their Daedroths out to play. Alright, let's put the bow away. Just such a beautiful place. Truly. More ruins. Wonderful. Ah, look. I don't recall what they're called here, the standing stones with their runic markings. Kvatch. Ah, I was wondering what the city was in the background. Kvatch it is. Kvatch God. We should recover our Kvatch armor. Ah, I see someone walking out and about. Right. About, oh, let's see. There. No. A little bit higher, perhaps. Not a bad shot, actually. Even for me. Oh. There we are. Hold still. Your fate is coming. They've always got a potion, don't they? Alright, fine, darling. I don't believe he'll quite figure it out, but let's... Oh! I don't think we want to be close to that. Darling, don't let him lose that.
Not the best you could do.
No, not even close. Thank you for asking, though. The Axe of Hazards. Yes, I believe I am over encumbered. As I don't want to take away spell points or DD's page in the book. I do believe we have a potion of strength somewhere, one hopes, or at least a potion of feather. Let us do that for now. Darling, it's a Daedroth, not a scamp. You're not going to hack anything to pieces. A dwarven arrow. She has an elven bow. Let's see what the other fellow was carrying. He seemed to have the much more interesting weapon. 6 dwarven arrows. Gauntlets of blinding speed. Mithril boots, cuirass, helm, and shield. I'm over encumbered again. A dwarven coherer and lockpick. That all being said, I do... Well, let's see what we are currently equipped with. I don't recall at all. First, we don't want to hand him our things. Let me not make that mistake. Circlet of Omnipotence. Well, is giving us 3 strength, so that wouldn't help. Neither would replacing that. Gauntlets. Well, this actually, we could probably cobble together some armor out of what we have. The Grey Cowl of Nocturnal alone would help, but mind and body is strength. Good. I'm curious as to our other ring. And while we are going through my curiosity, let us switch to Mithril Cuirass and Greaves and Helm. And our Fortify Strength Gauntlets. That gets us up to 510. I feel as if I am only wearing one ring. Oh no, this is a ring, isn't it? The circlet, the name threw me. Alright. And I don't believe we have the boots of... Oh, we do! The boots of the Jumant are here. Well, it's a cobbled together mess, but it's our cobbled together mess. And we have Dagny's camp. An average chest. Not the tumbler I had hoped for, but when in Dagny's camp, I suppose. It's It's not like they are the most remarkable thieves. These Dwemer pieces are about the only things of interest. All right. I think we will hold our position here, and I might, well, it will appear that we will hold our position here. I will drop back to Battlehorn and lighten our load and perhaps shift to some heavier armor, and then we will pick up again here next time. For the moment, I would like to say thank you so much for joining DD and myself and our various congregants here as they work so very hard to entertain our Daedroth, myself, and of course all of you. Thank you from all of us so much for watching. We hope you found it entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. We would like to invite you to think of something you are truly grateful for, something which brings true joy to you. Perhaps your favorite thing, something as wonderful as walking through the Cyrodiilic countryside, or something that makes DD as happy as a skeleton exploding on impact. Whatever it is, hold it in your mind, in your heart, for a moment. Let it brighten your day. Most of all, though, we would like to ask you to please, please, take care.